Previews and predictions for all this weekend's action, plus news with the WBSS, the World Boxing Super Series. All that next. Please like and subscribe. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. Please leave a comment below. Let us know what you think. Remember to like and follow us and subscribe. Welcome to another episode of Friday's Check Hook. Lots of actions to get into today. We're going to do a show of predictions and previews, and then we're going to touch upon the news with the World Boxing Super Series, also known as the WBSS. Part 2, the 140-pound tournament is finalized. All 8 fighters are in and ranked. We'll get into all that. But first, let's start with some previews and predictions for this weekend. First, in a undisputed unification bout between the two cruiserweight champions, Alexander Usyk versus Gassiev. This is going to be an excellent fight. This is the conclusion of the World Boxing Super Series cruiserweight tournament, which has been an unmitigated success. This has given, especially in the cruiserweight division, this has given us excellent fights. It really separated these two. We saw Gassiev beat Dorticos in something that could be considered the fight of the year. This is nothing but produce absolute fireworks. And, it concludes, it's sad in a way that this is going to be it, because a lot of the times, especially in the United States, cruiserweights don't get much attention. It's kind of like the redheaded stepchild of the heavyweight division. But this tournament has put these guys on center stage, and it has been an excellent tournament. Now, we've gone on to say that both these guys, Gassiev and Usyk, at some point in their career, will be the heavyweight champion of the world. The interesting thing about this fight is everyone's excited for this fight. Everyone's into this. But I haven't found anyone yet that actually picks Gassiev to win. Right? Everyone's saying, this is going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great fight. Who do you pick? Pick Usyk. I pick Usyk. Pick Usyk by late stoppage or decision is what we've been hearing. If anyone out there picks Gassiev, which is totally in the realm of possibility, a 6'4", power-hitting cruiserweight, let us know. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know who you think is going to win this fight. We're going to get into that now. Usyk is the faster, more powerful, more compact fighter. He also has the longer reach, right? You're going to see that. You're going to look at Gassiev and say, wow, he's about an inch and a half taller. He's 6'4". Usyk's only about 6'2.5", I believe. So he's about an inch and a half taller, but he's a little short-armed. And Usyk is going to have a reach advantage. The way we see the fight going is early on, Usyk is going to get inside, and he's actually going to win the fight on the inside. He's going to land some powerful left hands and right hooks, and he's going to start to wear Gassiev down, round in, round out, for the first 4 rounds or so. They're going to trade a lot on the inside, but Usyk is going to win the action with his speed. He's a lot faster, and you're going to see that. By the end of the 4th round, going into the 5th round, you're going to see Abel Sanchez get into Gassiev's ear and say, hey, listen, you got to stay away from him a little bit. You got to box him from the outside a little bit more. The 5th round or so, you're going to see things change. Gassiev is going to pick it up. He's going to start winning rounds. He's going to start winning rounds with his jab and his body work. He's an excellent body puncher. That's going to go on throughout the middle rounds. You're going to see Gassiev seem to take control of the fight in the middle rounds. So by rounds 9 or 10, we're going to see the fight really even out. Throughout 9, 10 rounds, we're going to have an even fight. It's going to be splitting the scorecards. Going into the 10th round, Usyk, now seeing the fight fading away from him, slipping away from him, is going to have to step on the gas. He's going to have to try to get back on the inside, even if that means eating a lot of shots. Trying to get inside, because Gassiev does have the better jab. Now, Usyk can throw punches from varieties of interesting angles, and he's going to have to do that. And he's going to get inside, and he's going to pick up his work rate. He's going to catch the second win in the 10th round or so. He's going to win the 10th and 11th the same way he won the early rounds. So now it looks like that even fight has swung towards Usyk. And the 12th round, we're predicting, is going to be an all-out, round-of-the-year type of brawl. Gassiev is guessing that he's behind. He's actually let the lead slip away, and that it's Usyk's fight to win. He's telling him, you got to win this 12th round. And Usyk doesn't want to leave anything behind, and anything to chance, right? He knows he's in Russia, he's in Moscow, that's where the fight is. So he's in Gassiev's home country. So he's going to go for broke too. And they're going to sit, and the 12th round is going to take place in the center of the ring. And Usyk is going to floor him with about 30 seconds left with a massive left hand from some interesting angle. And Gassiev will get up. He'll survive the round. But after the knockdown and the 10-8 round, it's going to be fairly obvious that Usyk did enough to win. Really ultra-competitive fight. Great fight that Usyk pulled out in the last 3 rounds. When we go to the scorecards, we're going to see a unanimous decision. We're guessing somewhere around 115, 112, and 116, 111, right? I mean, competitive, close. Gassiev certainly won rounds, but the last 3 rounds, Usyk picked up the pace, got on the inside, landed the bigger punches, and then floors him in the 12th round, and that's how we see the fight ending, going to the cards. Those last 3 rounds, especially the 10-8 round and the last round, being the deciding factor. The other fight, the other big fight we have this weekend is the Jamie Munguia fight with Liam Smith. Now, Liam Smith was supposed to fight Saddam Ali last May. He got some funky skin rash condition thing, and they needed to replace him last minute. In came Jamie Munguia. Jamie Munguia had been rumored to replace Canelo Alvarez on a Cinco de Mayo fight. That did not get approved, so he had to look for another option, and he got the fight with Liam Smith. He filled in for Liam Smith to fight Saddam Ali. He did that in sensational fashion, dominated Ali, knocked him down multiple times, finished him off in the 4th round. Star-making performance. Now, this was a guy, Munguia, who didn't have much hype. He was the ring prospect of the year in 2017. So it's not fair to say that he was completely obscure, but if you ask most hardcores, they didn't know who he is. When they mentioned his name as a possible replacement for Canelo to fight Triple G, everyone laughed at him. They're not laughing anymore. That would actually be a really good fight. Both these 154-pounders looked like 160 or 168 pounds. I mean, this is the new breed of junior middleweights, right? I mean, you go back, Arislandi Lara, he's small compared to these guys, right? I mean, these guys look like a division or 2 bigger than Lara, who's a career 154-pounder. But you look at past great 154-pounders. You look at guys like Fernando Vargas, Shane Mosley, Terry Norris. I mean, look at Terry Norris. Go back and watch a Terry Norris fight and compare him in size and stature. Now, I'm not saying skill. Terry Norris is one of my favorite fighters. But compare Terry Norris to these guys. Terry Norris looks at least 2 weight classes smaller. I mean, this is the new breed. Liam Smith's not particularly tall. I think he's about 5'9", which is about average size for a 154. But he's massively strong. He's stocky and he's built really strong. Munguia is 6 foot tall. And he's 6 foot tall and he's built. I mean, I thought Hurd was the biggest 154-pounder I ever saw. This guy may be the biggest. This guy's bigger than Hurd is. It's amazing. I mean, these guys look like junior super middleweights. Roy Jones says Munguia looks like a light heavyweight. These guys are somehow shrinking down to 154. This is just what it is. So what I'm saying is you put Keith Thurman or Errol Spence up with these guys, and even though those guys are more skilled, just the size difference is going to be a killer. I mean, Kell Brook would be not particularly big for the weight class. Kell Brook would get knocked out by Munguia, and I like Kell Brook. But these guys are so big. Him and Hurd and Jamel Charlo are so big. I mean, these are big 154-pounders. They look like middleweight, super middleweight. Like Roy Jones, they look like light heavyweights. But this is the new breed. So this is going to be interesting to watch the new makeup of 154-pounders. We don't think this fight's going to be particularly interesting. We don't see how Liam Smith, at such a reach advantage, such a speed advantage, such a power disadvantage, power, speed, and size disadvantage, makes this fight competitive. He's tough as nails. He's a good fighter, good stand-up fighter. But Munguia he's gonna be food for Munguia. He's a come-forward fighter without great speed or power, good technical skill, really tough guy. He's gonna be food for Munguia. We expect this fight to look a little bit more competitive than the Saddam Ali fight, but honestly, not that much more competitive. He'll get on the inside and do some damage, but he's gonna, like Teddy Atlas said, he's gonna get caught inside and outside. Munguia is taller and longer. He's going to catch him with the jab. He's going to work him off the jab. He's also faster on the inside and much, much physically bigger. He's going to beat him up on the inside as well. We think he floors him in the first. So he'll drop in the first round just like he did to Saddam Ali. He'll go back to his corner, be told to stay away from him, don't engage with him. When he does that, he's going to be outboxed from a distance. And then 4th, 5th round, he starts to get beaten up, right? Munguia is just sitting on that right hand, setting it up off the jab and landing it. By the 5th round, it takes its toll and he drops him. WbSmith will get up. The referee, I believe it's Gary Rosado, will take one look at it and wave the fight off. So we're predicting officially a 5th round stoppage from Saddam Ali where he dominates the fight start to finish and kills him with that big right hand, does some good body work, and is never really in trouble. The fight we really want to see next would be the 2 giant junior middleweights, Munguia and Swift Hurd. I tweeted back and forth with Swift Hurd, and he said he wants it. I know his shoulder's doing a little better. So if you're listening, Swift Hurd, we know the WBA wants you to fight Lara. We know Al Heyman probably wants you to fight Charlo, and we're fine with either of that. Look, we thought the fight with Lara was the fight of the year. We thought that the fight with Charlo would be great, be a great fight, but we really want to see you fight Munguia and unify those 3 belts, and then come back and fight Charlo. Let Charlo fight Lara. And you fight Munguia, and then the winners will fight each other. That's really what we want. Watching Munguia and Swift fight each other would be, because their size advantage, which they're so used to having. It was like when Margarito fought Paul Williams, and Margarito was always used to being a bigger welterweight, and all of a sudden he wasn't. And it's like, how do you respond to that? I don't know who would be bigger in the ring between Swift, Hurd, and Munguia, but there wouldn't be much of a size disadvantage or advantage either way. So their normal strength is taken away from them because the other guy's equally as big and strong. That's the fight we want to see. Swift, Hurd, Munguia after Munguia disposes of WbSmith. Let's get Oscar, let's get Al on the phone, and let's make this fight happen for the end of the year. What do you guys think of that? Who do you guys think will win these 2 fights? And who would you like to see, assuming Munguia wins and looks good, who would you want to see him fight next? Kell Brook's an option. That does nothing for me. I think Swift and Munguia would both destroy Kell Brook. Would you like to see Munguia fight Hurd like we do? Do you want to see him fight Lara or Charlo? Who do you want to see Munguia fight next? Would you like to see him fight Canelo Alvarez? That's an option too, right? Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Finally, last item on the docket for today. The World Boxing Super Series Part 2, the 140-pound tournament is complete. The bracket is all filled out, and now it's just time to get it on. So I'm going to run through the rankings with you real quick. The number 1 overall seed, this is kind of like the NCAA tournament, right? Selection Sunday. Number 1 seed, Regis Prograis. Number 2, Josh Taylor. Number 3, Kirill Relic. Number 4, Ivan Baranchik. Number 5, Terry Flanagan. Number 6, Ryan Martin. Number 7, Edward Trotanovsky. Number 8 is the Swedish guy we've never heard of, Anthony Yaget. So what that means, so let's take a look at the first 2 fights. The 1 seed and the 2 seed. When that's all said and done, those are the 2 that are supposed to meet up in the finals, right? So if all goes according to plan, you get Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor in the finals. Okay, that's great. That's a ratings dream come true. Prograis is the favorite. He should get there, and we think that he will. Now, his first round matchup against Terry Flanagan is no walk in the park. How Terry Flanagan got the 8th seed, we don't know. A lot of people thought Flanagan beat Hooker. We scored up a Hooker very, 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 very close. We scored at 7-5. It was a very competitive fight, very close fight. But, look, Flanagan's a great fighter. He's a really good fighter. Now, we're not picking him to beat Prograis because all of Flanagan's success came at 135, which he looks more like a 135-pounder, and Prograis is a big 140-pounder. So Prograis is going to have a size advantage, a strength advantage, and obviously going to have a power advantage. But Turbo Terry Flanagan is really good. He can outbox Prograis, and he is going to hit Prograis a lot, right? I mean, this is not going to be a walk in the park for Prograis. We're not going to do an official prediction, but we'd pick Prograis like everyone else will. But that's a good fight. Josh Taylor would be the 2 seed, which means that he's supposed to get to the finals to face the 1 seed. He's fighting Ryan Martin. Now, if you go to our Twitter page at 3D Boxing Blog, we posted up a fight from Ryan Martin. It's on a Golden Boy card on the eve of a Hopkins fight, the Hopkins-Joe Smith Jr. fight. It was in Indio, California. So go check that out on our Twitter page, 3D Boxing Blog. Check that out. But Ryan Martin's good. Now, I'm not saying he's going to beat Josh Taylor, and I'm not predicting it. It's not a prediction. Like, I'm telling you, Regis Prograis will find a way to knock out Terry Flanagan, but it will be a competitive fight. I am not picking Josh Taylor to beat Ryan Martin at this point, and I'm not picking Ryan Martin to beat Josh Taylor. Go in, watch Ryan Martin. He's fundamentally really sound. He does what Josh Taylor does. I think he's a little quicker. If they gave him the 7 seed, they did Josh Taylor no favors. If they think that he's just going to walk through him because he's not really heard of, he's only 25, yada, yada, yada. Ryan Martin's a dang good fighter, and he has the ability to pull the episode. Not saying that he will. We'll make an official prediction on that as we get closer to the fight. But he's got real good hand speed, real good snap, throws really quick, clean, crisp combinations, defensively responsible. He's a really, really good fighter. Now, he hasn't fought anyone at anywhere near the level of Josh Taylor. His last fight, his only other fight at 140, was against Bradis Prescott, and he outclassed Bradis Prescott, but everybody beats Bradis Prescott, except for Amir Khan, who gets knocked out to him in under a minute. But besides Amir Khan, everyone else beats Bradis Prescott. So there's not a world-class opponent to compare him to, right? We know that Josh Taylor's ready for that biggest stage because he just beat Postal. And he won that fight. We thought Postal was winning through the first 7 rounds, but Taylor came back and he won that fight late. So kudos to him. So we don't know if Ryan Martin has that next level that we know Taylor has. But Ryan Martin can match him for skill. Go watch the video on our Twitter page. He can match him for skill. The other 2 fights, Kirill Relik from Belarus is a really good fighter. He would fight Edward Troyanovsky. We don't see how Relik loses that fight. If you watch his fight with Rancis Barthélemy, he's really good. I mean, there's not much. If there's anyone that can upset Prograis, it's this kid right here. So that's the other half of it, right? If Taylor beats Martin, he's not getting past Relik. I would guarantee that. I don't even know if he's going to get. And it's not hating on Josh Taylor. It's just love for Martin Relik. Those are 2 good fighters, right? If Taylor and Relik won, if they both win and they meet in the semis, bet the ranch on Relik. I'm not a gambler. I'm not telling you to gamble, but if those 2 met each other, put your money on Relik. And then we're gonna take a stab in the dark and say Prograis and Relik win. The other fight we're not making a prediction on yet, and I don't know. Okay, Ivan Baranchyk is fighting a Swedish fighter none of us have ever heard of. So I'm not going to make a prediction on that fight either. I'm not in love with Ivan Baranchyk. I think he's pretty basic. He can be beaten, but I don't know if Anthony Yigit from Sweden has the skill or the ability to do that. We're going to watch some video, try to find some video on Yigit, and get back to you with a better prediction, with a little more knowledge on the guys. I don't know if any of you guys have seen him. If you have, let us know below what you think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. If you think Yigit has any chance to win in the first round against Baranchyk, if he does, he's going to fight Prograis in the second round, most likely, or Flanagan. That probably won't happen. Let us know what you think, if he has any chance. Let us know what you think on all the predictions and all of the tournaments. Please remember to like and subscribe. Leave your comments below. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. For Friday's Check Hook, this is 3D Boxing signing off and saying, God bless.
Enjoy 3D Boxing vlog videos? Show us some love by clicking the like button. Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3dboxingvlog.com is also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.